my beautiful water friends. I hope you're doing great today. Thank you for joining me for another group session. So if you're Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, these messages will be for you. Now friends, if you haven't been to a group session before, all good. Just understand, not all messages will resonate, so please take the messages that make sense for you and discard the rest. If you need a private session, check me out at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com, where you can book your session online. And of course, if you enjoy these messages, please don't forget to support me so I can keep supporting you. So friends, let's continue with our mini readings, because you keep telling me you like them. So let's do it. We're gonna pull some spirit animal messages today, which is so cool, so cool. So let's start off with Cancer. Cancer, please. Spirit animal this week for Cancer. Cancer, please. Whoa, there it goes. How did I know I was gonna see a water sign? This happens for you guys all the time, all the time. Turtle and retreat. And this message here says, stop trying to make something happen, okay? Now, with regards to this message, it's always about emotional stuff for me, okay? Excuse me. But I really feel that you might be either putting too much pressure on yourself, again, legit trying to make something happen. This feels relationship-wise for me, okay, water signs, or Cancer, excuse me. This really does feel like relationship stuff. So I don't know if you have your eye on somebody or a situation that you really want to see happen, and you're having a difficult time trusting with the flow of the situation, all right? So let's get a little bit of advice and guidance for you, Cancer, on what to do with this situation. Cancer, please. Cancer, this week, 3 cards. Cancer, please. Messages for Cancer. What do we need to know? Information this week for Cancer. Here. Yeah. You know, Cancer, I really feel that you're trying to either turn over a new leaf. I don't know if you're not ready to start something new. You know, sometimes when we haven't fully let go of situations in the past, we try to, you know, reinvent ourselves, but we haven't cleaned up our stuff from the past. This might be something that's going on for you. I've got the Knight of Wands in reverse, and this is telling me that you really do want to move forward, but you're not exactly sure about how to make the changes in yourself to let go of the past or to create this new version of you that you want to move forward in. This could also mean that you feel deflated or that you feel unmotivated to make these changes, okay? And I also have the Four of Swords in reverse. And this is really kind of connecting to me in terms of taking a load off in the mind, okay? Overthinking a process is never going to help you get to a problem, or excuse me, get to a solution. But this is telling me that you may not have been putting a lot of effort into the direction of really slowing down the mind and taking a step back and seeing what are the items that I need to change, what are the items that I really need to make a priority on so that I can move forward here, okay? And I also, heads up, have the Tower in reverse, okay? So this can mean a couple of things, because this is a notorious card. This feels like, to me, Cancer, that there are things that you really do need to change, and that if you don't, you're going to have a dramatic situation upon you sooner than later, okay? It's not going to say that, you know, horrible things are coming down the line, but I really do feel that you need to take a different approach to either solving this problem or reinventing yourself. I feel that you might possibly be going down repeated patterns of behavior, and as a result, you know, like when you kind of go through the same process and, you know, this didn't work out, and this didn't work out, and this didn't work out. Well, if you don't apply changes in a positive way or in a new way based on repeated patterns, then you might end up with the same stuff, okay? So, very clear message for you here, Cancer, and take this how it resonates, but back off of things that you're trying to push forward on, or for some of you, you know you need to change it up a little bit in a new way, so you might have to wash your hands of the old and be ready to come forward with the new. You can do it, Cancer. It's time for Scorpio. Let's take a, oh, holy smokes. Okay, it just showed up right in my hands, okay? So, Scorpio, excuse me, your spirit animal for today, check it out. Pelican and forgiveness. And what it says down here is let go of your judgments. Now, this can be a card about forgiveness and judgment with yourself or with others, okay? I'll pull more cards to get more detail. But if we want to move forward with whatever situation it is, we cannot bring the past with us. There's nothing for you in the future. that's connected to these past things that didn't work out, especially when it comes to hurt energy, fear energy, relationships that didn't work out, jobs that didn't work out, whatever this is. If you were holding on to guilt, if you were holding on to shame, if you were holding on to bitter energy because something didn't work out, it's going to be really difficult to move forward into your future, okay? Don't overthink this process, Scorpio, okay? So let's take a look. More detail, please. Scorpio. 3 cards for Scorpio, please. Pelican and forgiveness, more detail. Scorpio, okay. Okay. Is it just 2 cards? 1 more for Scorpio, please. 1 more. There it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Scorpio, I really feel that with these kind of cards, there very well might be a relationship that's possibly coming to an end, or how you were dealing with somebody in a certain situation is coming to an end. You might be creating more of a discerning eye on something or someone, and you haven't maybe let it go again from the past, right? Check this out. First card that came out was the Queen of Swords. So this is about looking at things with a very honest, discerning eye, not getting your emotions involved, not getting caught up in all of the stuff from the past, but really saying, forget how I feel about this. What do I know to be true? And maybe, like, sometimes I even think about making a pros and cons list. And when you do that, things become very clear about whether something is right for you or not right for you. Now, this possibly could have to do with a male figure in your life. This is sometimes the husband card. This can also represent stability and, you know, moving forward. So for some of you, this might be career stuff, but I feel that some of you are either going to be leaving a relationship or leaving a job opportunity or some sort of partnership because it isn't getting you what you want. Perhaps that you guys are not on the same page in terms of what your independent goals are, and as a result, you're not moving forward together. Again, whether this is a romantic relationship or family, or whether this is business and partnership, it can be very different for all of us, okay? But you don't have to feel guilty when things don't work out your way, or when people have a difference of opinion or different paths that they want to follow. It just means that it's time to move forward and go your different ways. But if you hold on to the old stuff, you don't bring in space to have new things come in. And that's potentially what could exactly happen for you, Scorpio, because check it out. The World in reverse. This is telling me of repeated cycles, or you had the opportunity to start a new cycle, but if you don't look at these items discerningly, openly, and honestly, instead of getting emotions and guilt and stuff involved, you might start all over at the beginning and have to, you know, you might undo all the progress that you've made. So you have an excellent opportunity now, Scorpio, to start a new chapter, to start afresh with some new beginnings. So be open and honest with yourself. Let go of your judgments on yourself and other people, and just do what makes sense for you to start afresh and move forward. New start is required. All right, Pisces, you are up. So let's take a look at your spirit animal coming forward for you this week. Pisces, please. Spirit animals for Pisces. Spirit animal message for Pisces, please, for this week. Pisces, please. Here it is. Ooh, okay. This is an interesting one. Links and discernment, and it says, look beyond immediate appearances. This is a very interesting card to come up, Pisces. So you might be really evaluating the situation around you and kind of taking a pause and not making any decisions right now because there's a lot on your plate, or a lot going on, or a lot of choices to make. And so you're not jumping into anything right now. You're kind of doing your own thing. You're hanging back because I think you're trying to evaluate what is going on, so you make sure you understand the situation before you move into it fully and start making decisions and choices. Okay. 3 cards for Pisces. This is the first one. It already came out. That makes total sense here. Okay. 2 more cards for Pisces, please. Boom. There it is. All right. Yeah, there's changes coming, Pisces. And I think you're going to be evaluating and reevaluating and cutting some old stuff out. Check it out. Wheel of Fortune. New energies are upon you. You're being introduced to either new people, new opportunities, okay? Even if you haven't seen it show up yet, it is coming, Pisces. Okay, so when the door of opportunity starts to open up, you have to really take a discerning eye and take a look and see, do I move with this? Do I run with this? Is this for me? And if so, how? All right. There's a lot of good stuff on your side right now, okay? And also the Page of Wands is showing up, which is so cool because this talks about new beginnings, you starting afresh. You might already have an idea of something that you want to do, but you're not moving forward on it yet because, again, you want to make sure you understand everything before you make some decisions. But this is a cool card. This is like totally new beginnings and something that you love, something that really makes your heart go pitter-pat, okay? This is like up your alley. But check it out. Devil in reverse, all right? So this really is calling to you, Pisces, to make some inner changes. You might have to let go of either people or habits or mindsets that aren't going to serve you anymore, okay? And this is like totally making sense, right? So I think that with all of this, oh, and something else is just coming to me as well. You know, something about old patterns and old people, like, you know, when you're kind of stuck in these old patterns, like I've always done it this way, or I've always done it with this person. I think you're circling around to see that there's better things for you and, you know, really refining who you want to participate with, what things that you want to connect with, etc. And even though it might be something difficult to let go of, whether it's a person, whatever this case is, all right, I think that you might be better off by kind of moving on to the next stage. And even if there is guilt or judgment involved from this other person or other people that want to hold you back from starting your new things, this is not for you anymore, okay? So even though you might feel bad or not want to go out into, you know, new opportunities all by yourself, this is really calling for you to take some independent steps to stand in your power and in your truth and move forward, because I'm telling you, Lynx is a very independent energy. But the beautiful thing about Lynx is they're resourceful, they know what they're doing, and they are not afraid to bring forward changes, okay? You have a lot more strength than you think you do, Pisces. Water signs, I hope these messages were helpful for you, and I hope they show up for you as you move along your week. If you need a private session, check me out at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. If you need a private session, that's exactly where you can book as well, online on my website. And if you want to join in on my Psychic 101 beginner workshop, that is at the end of the month as well. Join me next week, water signs.